me see if I can jazz.
Francis!
Show and Sell!
Hello and welcome to Show and Sell, the show that celebrates digging through other people's trash. Hello, Trash Dragons. My name is Chris, Trash Dragon of the West. That is my guitar, Mr. Blankenship.
Hi, Mr. Blankenship.
He says hello back, says you should like, share, and subscribe, and reminded me that I sell on eBay and Discogs, mostly media.
And I'm Katie, and I'm Trash Dragon of the South, and I sell mostly clothing and accessories, but I am always on the hunt for anything super special, super unique, and a little bit spooky.
Spooky.
And I'm Joe. I'm the Trash Dragon of the East, and I like rooting and hooting and hollering and getting through people's stuff, getting all up in their attics and in their basements and checking out what they got to hide.
Nope.
And
wow,
there's a little bit of everything. I like a little bit of everything and a lot. If there's a lot of something, I like that especially.
Joe's on a list or two about rooting through people's basements.
Yeah, and attics, apparently.
Yeah.
It's called frogging, by the way. When you live in someone's house and they don't know you live there, it's a frogger.
Really?
That is PHROGGER.
Huh. I had no idea that was actually there was a word for it.
There is a TV show dedicated to it.
Oh my God.
A frogger lives in my house.
That is
terrifying.
And
yes, it is.
Yeah, I guess I'm not sure how I feel about that. I guess I like
it's not you. You're not a frogger.
No.
So we should just state that. If we could have like a Chiron run across the bottom of the screen, no Trash Dragons are froggers. Thank you.
Although it'd be funny if all of a sudden I just disappeared from the screen and came down behind Joe. Hey! Wow, he's been living in my... I didn't know we had an attic.
Oh, no, I'm so sorry. It's called Frogger Hider in my house. I remember because it's awkward to say hider.
Anyway, does anyone have updates other than you're living in someone's attic or basement?
Had my 4th of July sale. It went okay.
Yeah.
What's okay? I would like to compare sales because we had sales on the same day. So how did it go?
Well, I did the 4th, 5th, and 6th. I did the best, and I always piggyback on my neighbor's record sale. And I sold
he piggybacks on your sale.
Oh no, absolutely not, because like he puts up all the signs. I don't put up a damn sign for this thing. I'm just like he puts up signs up and down the street, and it's just like it's a real. And
you just wrote "and Joe's."
Smart.
So I think I did like probably 250, around 250 the first day, around 150 the second day, probably only 50 the third day. But it was also just like, making deals and making piles and really into like, there was a lot of like good. There was also a lot of good experiences with people, like a lot of nice people. So that was my. That was the
friendships made along the way that made that sale special.
Yeah.
Did you clear out? Like, I know you wanted to get rid of some stuff. Were you able to accomplish a little bit of that?
I probably got rid of like 1 or 2 tubs of clothes and miscellaneous things. Yeah, and we'll hopefully be able to get rid of more this coming at the flea market this weekend. I think I've come to the conclusion. I've always used to be like stop me if I've already said this, but I always have been the guy at the flea market that sort of like just throws prices off the top of his head, and I'm like. And then I finally just sat down and started pricing everything and like putting a price tag on. And that way, when people look through, they can see the price. And I'm just like, and they're just like, and it went like on Sunday, a week, like the last flea market I did, which would be about 2 weeks ago, went really pretty well. So I think putting the price tags on is where it's at for me from now on.
Someone that came by the sale that I had, they went to a booth next to us that had no price tags, and the guy said out loud, "I don't stop if they don't have prices on things."
Wow.
And so I wonder if that's a common sentiment. And I know that if I go somewhere, I'm intimidated to ask about a price. So I think putting price tags on is a really good move.
Yeah.
But if that's it for updates, let's move.
It's not. I had a sale too.
And
was basically the opposite of what Joe described, which just sounds like a family fun time where you made some money every day, but you had good experiences out of it.
You
Oh,
made
no.
a ton of money and no good
Oh, no.
experiences.
Oh no. We made $63 split 3 ways.
Ooh.
So we're splitting $63 3 ways. Between my mother and sister and I brought approximately 30 pairs of shoes. I sold 0 pairs of shoes.
Oh. Ooh.
It was
Had to eat a pair of shoes for lunch because I forgot to bring food.
It was 95. We were dying in
my
the
God.
sun. We thought we picked a shady spot that immediately turned to sun, and then the sun never left
Oh,
for our
no.
huge setup. The apartment building, which is where we had the sale where my mom lives, and it was supposed to be apartment wide. Apparently, no one felt like doing it the day after 4th of July because why would they? And so there were like 5 people set up. They didn't put up signs. You have to put up signs days before. No. They put 2 signs that immediately blew over at the front of the
gosh.
long drive into the apartment. So then at the end of the day, we're cleaning up. We'd made it to 4 and it was like, okay, this is sad. Something that happens in the South are outbursts, like cloud bursts,
Oh,
just
no.
rain out of nowhere. It starts raining, but not normal rain, just these huge droplets, black cloud for the last just 15 minutes, but enough to soak everything at the sale because we had no cover. Needless to say, part of this is my fault. We weren't prepared. Part of this is the apartment building's fault. Just ill-conceived. Do this sale in the fall when it's a little bit cooler. And
Yeah.
then most of it is just some karma for something that I'm thinking has to do with my sister, and I'm going to blame her.
Hold on,
Well,
let me see
one
if
moment.
I can jazz.
Francis! Goodness gracious.
Wow.
Oh, my
I wanted to
God.
have a jam with Francis. Anyway, we're gonna
Item of joy.
item of
The thing about-
joy.
the thing about you, joy.
everybody. But I'm gonna go first just because I have a
can.
little secret. Yeah, and no one can stop me. But this is it. This is my.
Is it a new guitar?
No, this is my old guitar that I've had since I was like 1990. I bought this with the money I saved working for Flipside Records. This is a Paul Reed Smith. I think it's a standard, but it's a beautiful guitar. I don't know if you can see the woodwork on there. It's like a deep blue. I love this guitar. I've had it forever. And I've been playing my acoustic, and I finally went into the storage room or my spare room and got it out. And I was just like, oh yeah, this is such, like, the guitar has always played like butter. That's
so nice.
I'm the only owner of this guitar. Like, the only person who's like, I bought it new in 1990 and played in bands with it. And it's just like, it's back in my personal space, and just picking it up, walking around with it is just like, oh, this is great. I love this. Who wants to play Joe next?
Joe, what you got?
Well, I went back to I went to a house. This is my second trip. The owner is 97, 98 years old, and she's just getting rid of a lot of stuff. She's still like pretty together. Like, cognitively, she's good. She's moves around pretty well. She's it's pretty neat. Oh my goodness! Hang on, Francis. Are you going to be a wiener the entire time today, or are you just going to be
Yes.
a temporary? Yes. Is this
You
going to
know,
help, or is it just going to make you even
Squirrely.
worse? Hey everybody, it's me, Francis M. Derg. Well, good
Hi,
to see you,
Francis.
Francis.
So you were at a woman's house.
So I was at her house. I spent like 2.5. Katie, are you muted?
Yes, I said in her attic.
Okay.
Was that a moment of frogging? I mean, not frogging. Go ahead. Sorry. Press on.
But I had been in her attic for 2.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. Now I'm all right.
Please continue.
For the previous time I was up there for 2.5 hours, it was pretty hot, and this time I didn't have as much time. But I thought I had gone through pretty much everything. But I went back, went to the attic, picked up a few things, and I found even more things that I was like, oh, this is something that I missed before. This is something I missed before. And this was something I missed before. It is a Linus. Linus
come on.
Candle holder. The candle holding part is kind of a weird. All right. Come on. I'm trying to share Linus with the people. Why must you be like this, Francis M. Derg?
Francis can't help it.
He can't help it. The dog can't help it.
I can't help it. I'm just
dog can't help it.
The dog can't help it.
She's a little fuzzy muffin was a dog help it. Can't help it.
The name of the episode, by the way.
Dog can't help it.
Yeah.
Francis can't help it.
That's something
or Adventures in Frogging, whichever you prefer.
Thank you. I have a choice. So that is an amazing candle holder. Although I'm always freaked out when they do the big Linus with big fat stalks of hair instead of
instead of like it looks like wisps of hair as opposed to like the regular Linus, which has like a just a mop of hair. All right,
Linus has hair. That's Charlie Brown hair that he's got right there. They did a Linus with a Charlie Brown head.
Yeah,
what's going on? Oh no, Charlie Brown has a swirl.
Yeah, he only has a swirl, but like Linus just has like 5 or 6 lines of hair. But there's an old Space Ghost where a character goes, "How much hair do you have, Space Ghost?" 5 fat stalks. And that's what it looks like when you see sometimes Linus, like people try to be cartoon accurate Linus, and I'm just like, at least don't make it 3D. Like put it on the head. Like that is like, I don't know.
Like,
what is the marking, by the way, on the bottom?
It says Christmas 19. It says Christmas 1772 Elsie, which is not accurate. Peanuts did not exist in 1772. Peanuts are not older than our nation. It also says Hallmark candles. That would be the label. And
is it worth money?
I don't know. I haven't looked into it. I think it's like, I'm not sure if it's I think it's plaster, but I can't tell for sure. But yeah, the other weird thing about it is like the candle. I'm looking dead on into the candle part, and it looks like the candle would actually run into the hand or elbow if you actually put a candle in there. So I'm not really. I would say this is probably it's cool looking, but a D for design. Not the best.
Schultz, you let us down again.
Hallmark.
Well, that's what you get.
No, Hallmark.
Hallmark did. I mean, you can't blame Skippy. He just what was his name? What was his name?
Sparky.
Sparky. You can't blame Sparky. Sparky just had a rubber stamp that said approve. He didn't have
I know, that's
he didn't have a no stamp.
It's buried under all the money.
Are you sure it's a candle holder and not a pencil holder?
It is
Can
a
I
candle
see the
holder,
top?
yeah. It says, in fact, it says Hallmark candles.
Oh my gosh.
And it's like, yeah, here's it only goes in like, it's got a little bit of wet. Somebody used it for candles. Must have been just been a short, I don't know. It's unsettling to me. It must have,
send a picture with a candle in it, so we can see it.
I'll send a picture.
Oh yeah, here he is. Here he is with the weird candle holder. That is bizarre.
How is the, what's it, how much is it, what are you looking at price-wise?
Not much, about 15.
Yeah, it's figures. It's that seems normal.
Somebody's saying it's paper mache, but that can't be right. That's incorrect.
It can, but it's also like, it feels like it's got a plaster bottom, but it's like, it does, it sounds paper mache. Like when I tap it, it sounds hollow, but it's like, it's not hollow plastic. It's not hollow plastic. It's not, well, it's almost plastic, but it's not, I don't know.
What is, Katie, what you got?
Oh, I didn't find anything at the garage sales, the 3 that were happening around the apartment building. But I stole something from my mom. Not stole. I didn't want her to sell it. It's this really cool old compact.
Oh
You can
wow,
see it's brass and diamond.
nice.
It's really neat. It's got like a mark in here that just needs glue gone. It looks like there used to be a mirror and the mirror fell out. If I had to guess, that was the glue that held the mirror right here. But it's really neat. It's got like an old...
Oh, so that's not... I thought the thing that was on the bottom was the mirror, and that was just poor design.
This is like where the makeup was. So the powder or whatever was right in here, and then it has a little flap to keep it safe with a little latch that maybe I broke. I did. I broke it. Okay, so I'm breaking this because it's
as is your right.
Yes, as is my right. But it's
does your mom have a story about it?
Does she have a story?
Yeah. Does she was like, I bought this in the Philippines.
No. I was like, where is this from? And she goes, I have no idea. So I'm wondering if she stole it. I'm not sure what's happened here. This could be contraband. If this is yours, please sound off below. If this belongs to you or your great grandmother, I would like to return it to the rightful owner if my mom indeed picked this up somewhere strange. So, anyways.
But we'll need some kind of proof. You can't just say, not just anybody can say that it was yours.
I'm going to need to see a picture of your grandmother holding it.
Right.
And what if she was being wooed by Fidel Castro, and that was a gift to her, and he was just like, and she just doesn't want to talk about her time with Fidel?
I'm just going to need to see some sort of letters or just some sort of certification that
that bag of beard trimmings isn't enough proof for you?
No, I mean, I would probably need the mirror that goes inside. And then if you could just send me the mirror, and then maybe I won't respond. And then I'll just have the mirror. But thank you. Yeah.
You're welcome. All good items, guys, but we're going to move on to Unearthed Treasure. Unearthed Treasure. All right, Unearthed Treasure. The topic is sci-fi. Who would like to go?
Katie, you go first.
Yeah, Katie, I think.
Okay, let's go because mine's a stretch, and I feel like you guys definitely have sci-fi stuff. Are we considering Rocky Horror a sci-fi?
Yeah,
absolutely. It's got a reanimated human.
Thank you very much.
And people from outer space. Like Dr. Frankenfurter is from outer space.
I mean, yeah, I feel like it's a sci-fi. I just didn't want to get...
It's totally supposed to be a haunted house sci-fi, extra dimensional beings.
It's a genre. It's a genre hopper. I feel like it moves around, but I do feel like it is a sci-fi. So I have this really cool because my favorite character is Columbia, and I was able to get my hands on this really cool Columbia Tails coat. I am building her outfit to be revealed at a later date for Halloween, but this was a huge part of it, and I was really excited.
And you found that?
I found this. Yes, I found it. I searched for long and hard for many months and many.
But you don't have that like kind of Betty Boopy voice that she does. I was walking down the street just to have a beat.
How dare you? I went to theater school.
How dare you?
I can have whatever voice I need to have, sir.
Your voice is charming and alluring, but not Betty.
I realize that I might be better suited for magenta, but I don't want to be magenta. I want to be Columbia with the tap shoes. Thank you very much.
Acceptance of who we are is part of the growing as an adult, Katie. Enjoy magenta. No,
let's move on. That's my cool.
That is an amazing jacket. Sorry,
that is an amazing jacket.
I know it is. I know.
And how do you actually?
I'm excited, and I have some other things that I'm looking at, but I'm trying to build it, and I'm going to build it all used. So that's my goal: is to no Party Citying it. RIP Party City, but don't buy any costume. I'm trying to get everything, and also it's better. It's always better when it's older. If I can something.
It also just makes like Halloween used to be. I feel like that was part of the fun. It was just like kind of cranking an outfit together rather than buying an outfit and like
yes. It's way more fun. I did Shelley Duvall from The Shining one year, and that was the best outfit to put together because it's that weird overalls dress and a baseball bat. and she's wearing like a turtleneck and a flannel. It's instantly recognizable if you can put together the pieces.
Right.
But it is, but it was so fun to put together because it was this mishmash of just clothes.
Right.
Yeah.
I feel like Joe could pull off Rocky.
Yeah, let's go.
With a blonde wig on.
I have those shorts. If you would like to borrow my gold lame shorts, we can make that.
We should do a Rocky Horror episode. I feel like I'd be a pretty decent bread. Well,
okay,
Mister.
Listen. If I'm going to be Rocky, I'm going to need at least 6 months to get into shape for that because I am not. I'm pooching out downstairs. You know what I mean?
You've got 6 months. Let's go. Start shredding.
Out of shape Rocky is a perfectly valid dad bod. Rocky is a perfectly valid costume.
Also, Joe, you can be magenta if you want.
No one wants
I
to
feel like
be
you'd
magenta.
make a great magenta.
You'd also make a great butler.
Riffraff.
Riffraff.
Oh, Riffraff is good. I would also like to be Riffraff. I'm going to work my way through the characters. Okay, Riffraff is off the table. I would like to be Riffraff as well. Yeah.
I want to be a mix of Columbia Riffraff. Columbia outfit with Riffraff hair.
Yeah, I might do a half and half. Only clever people will get it. Yeah.
That would be amazing. But Joe, what do you got?
Well, for my science fiction thing, after a little Trash Dragon faux pas that I had to correct, Rio, drop a comment if you want to know what happened.
It's
anyway,
a little more risque than you might imagine.
It's just my pants fell down.
No one could see it.
But nobody can see it. That's the thing, so it's not really risque. But anyway, I got this from an auction of a guy who collected a lot of. He had a lot of books, a lot of comics, mostly he had a lot of Tarzan stuff. He was a real Tarzan nut. He had which is weird.
That's weird.
Edgar Rice Burroughs, like all the Edgar Rice Burroughs books, like the John Carter of Mars books, all the Tarzan books, all the weird little books. Yeah, like who? I mean,
Conan.
There's got to be people.
That would be somebody else. So Robert's.
Oh, Conan was someone else.
Conan was somebody else. Robert E. Howard, I think.
Oh, right. You're right.
But yeah. So, but this came. Unfortunately, the guy was a smoker. Pretty heavy smoker. So I bought a lot of stuff from his.
So a lot of cool stuff you got.
I had to.
Yes, that's right.
Out.
Was he an in-the-house smoker, Joe?
Oh, I'm pretty sure he was, based on the smell of some of them.
There you go. All right.
Every comic that I got from there, I had to swap the bags out and throw them away because they were
yellow,
pretty yellow and gross. But anyway, But this also came from it. This is a large Babylon 5 space station model. It's skill level 2. I don't know what that means. Modeling, it's complete. He took everything out of the bags, but it's still got. Oh wait, I guess it's not complete because I think it's missing the instructions. So if you have instructions but not a model, please feel free to reach out.
You might be able to just download that on off the internet too.
Yeah,
very very true. And it's got a little Babylon 5 plate.
Wow.
And the thing is, I always love the idea of model trains and model and plastic model airplanes and stuff like that. But it also requires a lot more skill and time and patience that I'm willing to give anything. So it's one of those things that I'm like, you know what? Yeah, it'll be better off with somebody else. So
I have a question really quick. What's the name of the ship?
It's just the space station. Babylon 5 space station.
Isn't a Babylon 5 the name of the space station?
Maybe. I don't. Here's the embarrassing thing. I know so little about Babylon 5. I've watched at least every episode. I watched every episode of the original Star Trek at least twice. Mm-hmm. Probably watched the first 3 seasons of Star Trek: The Next Generation, and then I just kind of fell off of most science fiction. I even watched Quark. Quark was a 1970s science fiction sitcom starring Richard Benjamin, and it was about a space garbage station or a space garbage ship.
What's it called?
Quark. Quark.
I remember Quark.
Yeah.
Well, my unearthed treasure is something that is proven to be worthless for many years, but I still enjoy it. It's a looks like a hand drawn, possibly photoshopped, or not photoshopped, but copied drawing that someone made and then put in a frame. And I kind of really love it. It's you got
Cinerama, the Los Angeles movie theater.
Yeah, the Cinerama Dome is, and so it's Marty McFly, Alien, Critter, Ewok as Yoda, Wookiee as Yoda, or Ewok as a Jedi, Chewbacca as Yoda, who's got a whole thing of Snickers and soda because he's a big nerd. Han Solo and Princess Leia, who are on a date, but she's just like, I don't know about this guy.
This is so cool. That's so fun.
It feels like so Mad Magazine-y.
Yeah, it does.
And I bought it, and I was like, I really love this. It's such a weird, like it's mostly Star Wars, but then it just has a couple other things thrown in. Critters is the one that is just like, that's a weird choice, but
Critters is a weird choice. That's a interesting choice.
It's a fairly deep cut for what they have else on the screen.
That's really funny.
I always have Critters and Ghoulies confused. The Ghoulies are the ones that come out of the toilet, right?
I think so.
And then the Critters, I don't know anything. I can't remember what the Critters look like.
I mean, you just saw one.
Oh.
Here.
That's right. Ah, yes, of course. Sorry about that. Now, yes.
There it is.
Thank you.
Sorry. I have my charging station is a little weird.
Okay.
But yeah, no, just like I've had that, like a couple of people, I've had it up on eBay, and a couple of people have kind of, but I've not, like, it just, if I could find the artist, maybe it'd be worth something, but it's also clearly like laser copied. It's like a color copy, not a print or a real drawing. But we have one more segment, which is Joe.
Tales from the Flipped!
Yeah. Tales from the Flipped. Tales from the Flipped. All right, Tales from the Flipped. And Joe, you were the one who came up with this one. Why don't you tell us what it's all about?
All right, well, Trash Dragons, I have a question. What do you tell people when they ask you, where do you get all your stuff?
Well, I always say, I think I went first. So, who should go first?
No, what do you say, Chris? You were talking.
Yes,
okay,
go ahead.
I'll say. What do I say? That is a good question.
Just swoop right in and do it.
Yeah, I'll just take over. No one can stop me. I'm drunk with power. Anyway, what I usually say is just kind of like there's a couple places that I always go to, but wherever, like kind of like just kind of keep an eye out. First off, there's like stuff on the street. There's stuff, like people give me a lot of stuff nowadays because they know I'm a seller and I will sell it for them and give them a good deal. And, which is it's a good reputation to have, a kind of guy who will give you a good, decent cut on a return on your investment for a bunch of like free, expensive stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't mind they kind of like doing all the notes for it anyway. But what I usually say is just like and we've talked about this before. It's like kind of consistency. Like people are like, how did you find this? I go to the thrift store and I find nothing. I'm like, yeah, because I go every week. Like
right.
It's not really where, it's how often and how long you're there and how like good your eye is. One thing I've noticed is when I first started eBaying, my eye was about like, I would see like $10 things. And if I saw a $50 thing, I'd get freaked out. Now I found $5 to $100 items fairly frequently. Just my eye got better over time. It's that. It's not like the place.
It's a learned skill.
Yeah,
You're
it's
training
a skill.
your eye. Yeah.
And you kind of train your intuition almost more.
Yes.
You just kind of like go, huh, why is my brain looking at that and saying that's interesting? And you take it and you're like, oh, it's worth nothing, or it's worth something. Be curious. Like, it's a lot about being curious, but it's thrift stores, estate sale. Like, you have to look those up. I look them up every Friday. I know what estate sales are happening on Saturday, even if I don't want to go. If I'm not planning to go, I check them out. Like, it's just dedication and going where you need to go. But you
and that's what you actually are. You tell people that when they ask, or do they?
Yeah, with me, just like it's more just like wherever. Like, I don't know. Like, there's two thrift stores I go to a lot, Out of the Closet and the Goodwill Bins, and then everything else is just.
Oh, you tell them location.
Yeah, like, I don't mind like telling them. I don't ever feel like, oh, you're gonna take my stuff. Like, that's just never.
You're
like,
a nice person.
I'm great. And but I never think like, oh, we're gonna be looking for the same things. Like, I just look for too much. My items are too specific and too, like, I don't even know what I'm looking for until I find it. So how are you gonna take that? But but what about you guys? What's Katie? Why don't you go? Joe, we'll leave Joe for last.
I gatekeep a little bit. Certain places. There's one thrift store in particular I'm thinking of in Los Angeles, referred to only as Magic Thrift, that gets very, very crowded. They do a 50% off all colors but one on Saturdays. That is a sale that you need to be there early. They get a lot of dumps from studios. Whoa. So you can find a lot of, specifically for clothes, you find a lot of designer clothes, but I found some amazing stuff there. Just
what kind of studios? What are we talking about?
NBC.
Wait, is that in Nashville?
No. She's in
LA. This is in LA. I used to do that. Nashville, I wouldn't. Nashville, I wouldn't gatekeep anything here. But LA, for sure, there's a lot of competition. But normally, if someone asks me the question, if they're really into it, I will tell them. I'm nice. Unless they're mean, but also I don't think I give as good of an answer. I think I just say I've been doing this a long time, because it is about that eye thing, right? That it becomes. I would not expect someone who hadn't been doing. Maybe you have beginner's luck, but honestly, if you just go into a random Goodwill, it might be.
It's usually
you might
overwhelming.
Not find all this stuff, like what the question was. Like, I wouldn't expect, that's years of like knowing cashmere by feel or whatever, like you learn all of that stuff. But I am very vocal, by the way, with that question about I don't buy clothes new. I try very hard not to buy things new. And so I am very like, I buy, and I say that I buy everything resale, and I say that I do a lot of shopping online, and I'll tell them the places that I shop resale online too. So those are the ones that I'm more likely to talk about, because that's sometimes people are weirded out by thrift stores, and so but nobody is for some reason as weirded out by used clothing on a website like Poshmark, right?
Yeah.
So Joe, what do you tell people?
I usually don't gatekeep.
You're nice too. I only gatekeep that one store. That's that one store I gatekeep.
It's totally fine. I usually just say,
I'm a little reluctant to tell a couple of people about a couple things, but those aren't my usual stores. Like, those are like, oh, I need to. Right. I'm in the area. I'll go. But yeah.
I'll just say usually. I mean, people ask. It's funny because it's like I'm just like. When people, I mean, I guess I'm always a little bit surprised by the question, because it's like, well, where do you think it comes from? It's like, I'm not, I just open up, like when it's gonna rain vintage stuff, I just sort of like put a tarp out and like catch it all and then like bundle it up and like carry it into the house. It's like, no, you just like, it's like auctions and thrift stores, and I usually don't say.
I live by the highway where people just throw vintage clothing off the side of the road while they drive by.
Landfill. I live in the landfill. Yeah.
I mean, I did get 3 boxes of Magic the Gathering cards away from the transfer station recently. They're just like homemade, Yeah, I gave 2 of them to my neighbor, 2 of the boxes to my neighbor because he was, my neighbor said, "Oh, how's it going?" Just like was talking, and we were
Aren't those
talking.
worth a lot of money? Am I wrong?
Mm-hmm. Well,
Okay.
I mean, some are, some aren't. It's
Okay.
it's like any collector's. I mean, these weren't particularly old. These are, I think, from 2017 or something like that. So it's hard to say. Like, there are some that are very valuable. Same with Pokemon Go cards. The Pokemon cards. They
Well, if your friend comes back with magic written in diamonds on his teeth, you've made a big mistake. But otherwise, you're a good guy.
Yeah.
It saved me. Hey, it saves me the trouble of having to look them up because I'm just like, sometimes I'm just like, I really just do not feel like going down this rabbit hole of learning about Magic the Gathering.
This is why I need to move to New York, because I am really good at rabbit holes. I could come to your room with your stuff in it and just be like, put Post-its on everything. This is the high price that it sold for. Here's what it seems to be selling for now. Like, I could I like doing that kind of stuff, especially when it's not my stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I like doing it with other people's stuff.
I once went through Vicky's my ex's entire bookshelf and told her exactly how many books were valuable in her thing, just because part of it was just like I had nothing happen in like those couple days, so I was just like, and I just wanted it. I was just like, I want to know the answer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I get that.
And so I was just like, I was like, yep, everything that she that was valuable were books. I'm like, yeah, you'll never get rid of this one, so it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, but
yeah.
But it was fun to like look it all up, and I learned a lot about books, and like, a lot of this kind of stuff is patterns, pattern recognition of like, oh, this thing sells because it's part of this imprint or this reason, and you start to learn why things happen.
Right, or this subject, like tarot books. Even the most pedestrian tarot book will sell pretty quickly.
Yeah, wild.
Maybe really? Not online. Oh yeah, I mean, if I find a tarot book, I snap it up. Also, like magic, if it's like a book of like candle magic, if it looks like it came from like a I was going to say a B. Dalton Booksellers, but there's like that's like that's a super old, that's a super old reference. Yep.
I know B. Dalton.
Whoops. Is that my age showing? Oh my. But yeah, if it looks like it came from like a mall, that's even that stuff. So Samples, you are being a real pest.
I remember B. Dalton from being a baby, is what I meant to say. It was my earliest memory was B. Dalton.
Just thinking B. Dalton was your.
Thank you for watching.
Show and Sell. If you remember, hit like, share, subscribe. But if you don't, everything is gonna be alright. And if you do, things are gonna be a little brighter for us. There's an algorithm controlling all of our lives. Please stop singing Samples.
Okay.
Thank you for watching Show and Sell. If you remember, ring the bell.
Hey!
Thank you, everyone.
Well, thanks, everybody.
Tales from the flipped. Tales from the flipped.